Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, so today's going to be a brand new channel update, and it's going to be about the retro collecting, what's happening in my life, and of course going forward with the YouTube channel, what's going to happen with the channel. So, I wasn't really sure how to go about this, and I think the best way is to just be real, just tell you straight what's happening. And yeah, the retro collecting is over and done with. I'm finished with it. I've decided that that's it. I've had enough. And all of that stuff is up for sale on eBay at the moment. So if you are interested, my name is Retro Bait on eBay. That's retro_bait. So if you want to check out any stuff, and of course if you want to do any private sales, which would be easier, then just give me a shout on Twitter with a DM, or give me a PM on YouTube, whatever you want to do, or just contact me on Twitter on open forum. Don't really matter, to be honest. But yeah, just send me a message and we'll sort something out, work out a deal. So yeah, you probably want to know why I've decided to do this. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have already, expected this to happen at some point anyway. And it has been coming for a while, that is true. And there are many facets and reasons as to why I've decided to do this. But, the bluntness of it is that it's just had a very, very negative effect on my life, the collecting. Not the gaming, the retro game is great. Love playing the games, always have. I think I always will, if I meet up with any of you guys from YouTube eventually and, play games with you, that'd be great. But in terms of actual collecting, I'm just sick of it, I'm just done. I've been doing it for nigh on 13 years now, and nothing's changing. I'm just constantly doing the same stupid shit. I've wasted thousands of pounds, literally thousands of pounds, over the last 13 years. It's got to be at least 15 grand's worth, and that's probably not even accurate. It's probably a bit more than that. I don't know, because I don't keep a record. But I've spent a lot of money on retro gaming, collecting, and it just eats away at me, and it just doesn't do me any good whatsoever. Every time I get a bit of money, I feel like I'm okay, I'm more comfortable, I'm alright now. And what do? I go straight on eBay, and I think, I'll just buy one or two games, or I'll buy a console, and that'll be it. And I won't touch anything else. I'll leave the rest of the money there, and I won't buy anything. I'll wait till I've got some more money, then I'll buy some stuff. It doesn't happen. As soon as I spend, that's it, opens the floodgates, and I'm just buying until I've got nothing left. And then I'm in a situation where I'm skint again, and I'm thinking, shit, what am I going to do? Fuck it, I'll sell my stuff. So I'll sell my stuff, get some money back, start again, buy some more stuff, burn my money out, got no money, sell some stuff, buy some stuff, and this shit just does not stop. And trust me, for that is not good. It really screws your mind up. I've had issues to deal with in the last couple of years psychologically. I'm not a mental or anything. I've just got depression and shit to deal with, and it ain't nice. And dealing with that and having this as well, retro collecting, it don't help. I mean, it is a crutch. Through the hardest times, that was there to help me. I had YouTube and had all my good friends that I've made on YouTube to talk to, whether it be on YouTube itself or on Twitter or on the phone with Dave. That always helped a hell of a lot. Always having someone there available to chat to when I needed it, or just to take my mind off things. Take me away completely from reality. And the retro collecting was the other part of it. It was easy to just sideline all of my problems and issues and just focus on buying shit on eBay and getting that high and that buzz when the parcel arrives and opening it up and being, oh, thank God, it's in great nick and I'm really happy playing it. It was great and everything, but it's just like any addiction. It's negative. It doesn't do you any good whatsoever. And some people can balance it, some people can't, and I most definitely cannot. I've tried to continue on and just say, hey, it's fine. I'll just, I'll limit it down to 2, maybe 3 systems, and I'll just focus on them. It'll be fine. But realistically, it's no good to me. No matter if I only had one system, it would still be an issue, because the one system would probably be like the Super Famicom, and I'd end up blowing loads of cash on that, and I'd want to get like Final Fight Tough Box, which is anything at the moment like 250, 250. It's just ridiculous. It's just such a waste of time. It's so much better if I had never ever gotten into the collecting, and I'd just been interested in playing the games of my youth, and I just bought games now and again when I had some spare cash, and just enjoyed playing them as a retro gamer instead of becoming this retro collector, because that's what's really ruined my life. And it sounds absolutely ludicrous and ridiculous if you don't understand it and you've never done it yourself, you've never collected anything. It can absolutely destroy you and get you right down. And as I say, coupled with depression as well, does not help. It just makes it 10 times worse. So yeah, that's all the negative shit out of the way. But that's what I've decided to do. I'm just going to sell it, and I feel so much better for saying it out loud and actually doing it and listing everything on eBay. And once it's all gone, I'll be very happy, and I will not be going back. And yes, of course, people will say, yeah, of course you will, because that's all you ever do. You always buy and sell. Yeah, but I've never sold every single thing that I own. I always sell 1 or 2 items. I don't sell everything. This is the first time I've ever done it in the whole 13 to 14 years since I started collecting. So it's a big step, and it's one that I'm glad I'm making. So obviously that is going to be a big issue, because when I think about it, as I'm trying to make this decision, I'm thinking about multiple different things about, what does it mean to give up retro collecting in terms, it's not just a case of, oh, I'm going to stop collecting video games. It's a whole lifestyle for me. I've been doing YouTube since 2009. I've been making videos for 7 years. I've made a lot of good friends in the community. I've met so many like-minded people that I can talk to on a daily basis. Like Retro Dave always said to me, to have those people there that you can phone me up and say, Pete, I've got this amazing deal, and I'll be like, oh, Dave, that's fucking awesome. Whereas if he just tells his wife or a friend who doesn't know anything about retro gaming, doesn't have any interest, they're going to be like, yeah, great, whatever, So it's always great to have that community of people there that can support you and, be there as a sounding board when you're trying to make decisions in your collecting. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just glad I've made the decision. It's the right thing to do, because I had to think about YouTube. What does this mean for the channel? Do I continue to make videos? If I do continue to make videos, what am I going to make? Is anyone going to be interested? I've got over 4,000 subscribers in the 7 years I've been doing this, which is absolutely awesome. And thank you to everyone who's ever subscribed. I think it's absolutely incredible you'd even want to watch my videos and listen to me. But yeah, it's pretty amazing, really. And so I think, well, what does that mean? Is it, are a load of people just going to go, okay, that's it, Pete, I like you, but I'm interested in retro gaming, so I'm going to start off. Totally fine with me. If that's what happens, that's cool. It's not about the number of subscribers, it's about the people at the end of the day. And that's very true for me, and a lot of people I know on YouTube as well. It's about having those people to chat to, and that communication, be able to talk about not only gaming as well, just anything in general. Like me and Retro Dave, when we're on the phone, we just talk about whatever's going on in our lives, as well as the retro gaming side of things. Same when I talk to like Champion 2D Rob or 16-Bit Brit or Cojones DeLoro, or any of the other guys that I talk to. It doesn't always have to be about gaming, which is a good thing. That that shows they're real mates, because you've got a variety of conversation, just chat about any old shit. And once you give it up, it's like, I've got YouTube to consider, I've got my friends to consider, I've got my finances to consider, which is obviously number one over everything. And my mental health is exceptionally important, obviously. All the mental health awareness at the moment, it's it's something that really does matter. And I just thought, what am I going to do? Where do I go from here? But the more I thought about it, I thought, well, it doesn't mean I have to stop YouTube. I can still make videos. There's still many things I can make videos about. And my audience may change because I'm not making retro, and that's totally cool. I know that probably the core guys that I'm really friends with outside of YouTube and I talk to regularly, they'll probably just still watch me. And even if they didn't, if they decided not to, because the content I'm putting up is not what they're interested in watching, it's fine. I'm not one of these people that gets offended by that like some do, because I just think, if I don't like someone's content, it doesn't mean I don't like the person. I might get on really well with them. But if say, I don't know, like Alex Blutonic, one of my best mates on YouTube, known him for years, if he decided tomorrow that he's had enough of doing retro gaming and he's going to make his channel fully about football, I just talk to him on Twitter and just, have private chats on the open forum of Twitter, and just have a laugh and just be his mate as normal. But I wouldn't watch his videos, and he'd know I wouldn't watch them because I know jack shit about football and I have zero interest. But it's no big deal. So yeah, that's fine. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. So the point is, hopefully all that will go soon. Somebody will come along, or several people will come along and buy my games and consoles, and then I won't go back into retro gaming after that. I've decided, definitively, this is it. If I'm going to quit, I'm going to quit. And this is the big decision that I made, because I thought, you can't do this half-heartedly. I was thinking, should I keep the Super Famicom? Then I thought, no. If I keep one console, it just keeps my toe in the pool, and it's just it isn't the way to do it. If you're going to quit something, you have to quit, and I'm like that. If I quit fully. So yeah. So anyway, the channel, YouTube. What's going to happen with this? So yeah, as I say, I've built up a really big audience. I'm really happy with the audience I've got, and the people that I talk to regularly are absolutely fantastic. Now, the idea I've got is that because I don't obviously have the retro, well, at least I won't when it all sells, There are other things. I'm keeping my PS3, my Wii, PS4 and Xbox One, so I will be playing games current gen and last gen. You know, I'll still game, that ain't going to stop because it's just who I am and it's part of my DNA. So I will be still making videos about all of those consoles for any games that come out and I want to talk about. And, you know, the usual pick up things like, you know, whatever games I get on PS4 and X1, or if I pick up any PS3 games because they're dirt cheap at the moment. And there are a few that I still want to get and add to the collection. Got to stop using that word. Add to the shelf with the rest of the PS3 games that I've got. So that's the gaming side. I'll do that. And of course, next month we've got E3. So I'll do my annual videos for E3 because I know some people like to watch those. So I'll definitely do reviews of, well, not reviews, just, you know, my thoughts on the conferences like I always do. So, you know, I used to do like Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo's not doing one this year. And then EA, Ubisoft. So I'll do all those next month. So the gaming stuff will still be there. It's just, you know, if you're really hardcore into retro and you don't care about modern stuff, it's not really for you. So I understand that. Obviously, I'm still going to continue to do Blu-rays, and I will be doing my Blu-ray collection. I've been asked by a couple of people now for about maybe a year and a half, nearly 2 years to do a Blu-ray collection. I haven't got around to it. Keep promising to, but yes, that is definitely 100% going to get done. I'll get that sorted. I still have vinyl, still buying records. That ain't going to change or stop. So I'll be doing vinyl pickups because they're doing okay. The videos are getting reasonable views, and people seem to like them. So that's those. Also as well, another thing with the gaming. The other day I did a stream on the PS4 for the first time. I thought I'd give it a try. And I streamed Uncharted 2. So if you haven't seen that, it's on my channel. Have a look at that if you want to. That went really well. I was actually really chuffed with that. You know, more people came across and watched than I expected. So thank you to anyone who actually watched that and interacted as well. It was really cool. It was a really interesting experience for someone who doesn't know much about, you know, streaming and how it all works. And I've never tried it. I really enjoyed it. I had a laugh. And, you know, it was good because it was, you know, it was just me chilling out, playing the game, commenting on the game, and all the guys are commenting in the chat board and they're asking me questions, and I really liked that format. I thought it was good. So yeah, so there's a possibility I will do more streams in the future. I don't have a lot of PlayStation 4 games at the moment. I'm very limited, so as I get more, I'll do more streaming. I've been asked to do Uncharted 4, and I want to do that. The only thing that worries me is I'm not sure which part to show because obviously I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't yet played it. So, I mean, I've just got to assume that anybody that watches the stream will have played the game and won't watch it if they haven't. So, yeah, if that's something you want to see, guys, just let me know in the comments anyway, and we'll hook that up and I'll sort that out for you. Another thing, I was asked while I was doing the stream, Ask Snes. Now, I haven't done an Ask Snes episode in ages, and I was asked if I could do a live one. So, I think what I'm going to do is Google Hangouts. I think that's the easiest way to do it. So, what I'll do is I'll work out when I'm free to do it. I'll let you guys know on Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, it's Snestastic_YT. So check me out on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. That'll keep you up to date if you're interested in the Ask Snes videos. And if anyone who's watching this doesn't know what Ask Snes is, there's a load of them on my channel. It's basically a Q&A video where you can just ask me anything you want. And yeah, as long as it's not inappropriate, I'll answer it. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll arrange a Google Hangouts one night. I'll try and do it around about maybe 8, 9 o'clock at night, so it allows everybody around the world to join in, because obviously the Americans are way behind us. So I want to make sure everyone can come on and have a chat. And I'll do that. I'll get the webcam set up, and yeah, I think that'd be quite fun to try and do that and see how it goes. And Keith, you're not going to bombard us with Paul Gascoigne questions, because it'll wind people up proper. But yeah, that's the plans I've got anyway, guys. And then anything else, just whatever comes to mind, really. You know, I'm like random. I've done random shit in the past, cheese and banana sandwiches and Christ knows what. So whatever comes to mind, really. And if there's any suggestions from you guys, anything that you have never seen me do that you'd be interested in me doing, please let me know and I'll see what I can do, because I'm always open to suggestions, because maybe, you know, you'll come up with something I've never thought of doing. So there you go, that's it. That's the state of play at the moment, to use a Cojones de Loro statement. Yeah, retro gaming is done, unfortunately. It is time to walk away from the collecting. But, you know, one door closes, another one opens, and hopefully the future is going to be brighter for my channel on YouTube, and I'll get back into making regular videos, because all of the and ahhing and tension and thinking about what I'm going to actually do going forward, if I'm going to sell all this stuff or not, that's partly the reason why I haven't been on YouTube as regularly, and I've been quite sporadic in my videos. So now I'm in a better mindset. So yeah, so there you go. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it made some kind of sense. Let me know your thoughts down below, and thank you very much for watching as always. As I say, if you do want to buy any stuff from me, just give me a shout on YouTube or Twitter and we'll sort out a deal. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next video.